Within the last 2 hours, a man accused of murdering his own sister and young niece appeared in court. We told you about this first on Friday when the double killing happened. Ugochi Iloka joining us live outside the Harris County Criminal Courthouse with more disturbing details. And Ugochi, what was decided in the hearing today?
Sherman, right now, 29-year-old Kendrick Rayvon Fisher will remain in jail after a judge decided to set a bond hearing for February 4th. We also learned in that court hearing that Fisher allegedly tried to attack his mom and sister before and also allegedly threatened to kill the family. Now, just a warning, the details we discovered about this case are very graphic. If you take a look at your screen, this is Fisher, who is now charged with the stabbing deaths of his sister and 2-year-old niece, facing a judge this morning. Now, authorities say Fisher's sister called a friend Friday saying her brother was acting crazy and refused to leave. According to the prosecutor, Fisher's sister was told to call 911 by that friend. The friend then showed up at her friend's apartment on Richmond Avenue to check on her. The prosecutor says the friend claimed to see Fisher there, blood in the bedroom, and the toddler's body in the closet. Court documents state when police later responded that same morning, they found Fisher asleep on the couch in the apartment with blood on his clothes. Here's what the prosecutor has to say about the murder suspect in this case.
I did ask for no lower than a $3 million bond. Somebody with this little regard for human life, somebody that's willing to stab a 2-year-old to death, is not somebody we can have walking out into society.
Yeah, just horrific allegations there. Also, investigators say that Fisher had injuries that were consistent with a physical struggle. Today, his defense attorney told me they will be looking into the state of his mental health before that bond hearing in the new year. Reporting outside the Harris County Criminal Courthouse, Ugochi Iloka, KHOU 11 News.
All right, heartbreaking story and a lot of questions.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Kol Holayim La Abanawa Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rekak Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Sirach chapter 5 verse 7. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. And this is a prime example, man, of our people literally slacking and relying on the resources and the protection from Esau, when they don't realize that you cannot call 911 against or on Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai when that judgment is being brought forth. And furthermore, you can't keep on indulging and being a part of this world and rejecting your heritage, rejecting the true gospel, the true good news, man. Because the message is out, man. Everybody knows about the Hebrew Israelites. All you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians know about this message. So when it says make no tarry, basically don't be lazy. Don't be, comfortable, relaxed. I can change my life 5 years from now. I'm gonna go ahead and party, do all the drugs, commit all the adultery, do all the wickedness that I want to do, and then in 5 years I'll change my life. That's the mentality of you Israelites, man. Okay, because you put off from day to day, because you love to prosper. Again, indulge, okay, and partake of wickedness, man. Because all of you Israelites have an evil mentality, man. And then look, the Lord brings a dude that actually has a mental sickness from demonic spirits and slays your ass, man. Not only you, but your 2-year-old daughter. Now, I don't know exactly what these two spirits did in their prior lives. But hey, man, look, man. All these judgments that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai bring forth are just and balanced and righteous altogether, man. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai requires that which is past, man. Okay, and it says, for suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai come forth. And that's what happened. The wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai came forth by this crazy demonic Negro, man. Okay, and it was in your security of your own home. You're supposed to be safe. You're supposed to feel secure. You're supposed to feel comfortable in your own home. You're supposed to feel protected, you know, in the facility of your residence, man. You know, you're supposed to feel like there's nothing's going to happen to you. And again, with you calling your friend, you should have called the police first. And furthermore, you should never even let if you know your brother, your sibling, regardless of it being your family member, if you know they have issues, that they're mentally not all the way there, if some screws loose, then that should tell you you should not be in a solitary place with that person, man. But again, our people don't have the correct knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and our people damn sure don't have common sense. Okay? And in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. And that's what this was, man. This was vengeance, man. And I've literally heard niggas in the world say that they would rather be shot than to be stabbed, man. Could you imagine the pain, the affliction, the suffering that you have to endure until you actually bleed out and you know, go back to the spiritual realm? Man, and this is all of prophecy too, man, because this is Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai causing the division in the household, man. Let's grab that real quick. St. Matthew chapter 10. And this is also a reminder and a warning for you sisters that's in this truth, man. Be thankful, man, because I got a couple of more videos with women getting judged, man. Okay, I'm about to get back on my judgment tip, man. You know, I've been leaning off of it for maybe I don't know how long, but I ain't been doing my judgment videos. I'm about to get back on that tip. And I got a lot of judgment videos in my archives that I'm about to bring out. Okay? And it's just, these are the ones that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai popped up on my feed. So, and that's how I get them. Unless somebody sends them to me, that I get them off of my feed. So, hey, man. It's a warning. It's a reminder, man. Be fearful. Be thankful. Stay diligent in this truth, man. Don't take it for granted, man. It's the book of St. Matthew chapter 10, verses 35 to 36. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household, man. Okay, so that you know, division is going to start in the household, man. And also when it's talking about this, it's also talking about amongst our nation, man. Okay? Period, man. You know, so you really gotta be circumspect in every single aspect of life, man. Okay? Period, man. If you're not seeking, acknowledging, and being fearful towards Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you're pretty much assed out, man. Okay? And again, it's sad, but at the end of the day, it's judgment from the Lord, man. Because we don't know what these two Israelite women, because I believe it was a young daughter, you know, a 2-year-old daughter, man. You know, that this demonic, remedial, crazy, psychopathic nigga took out, man. You know, you took out your sister, and then you took out your niece, man. You know, and it's judgment from the Lord, man, you know. And it's something that, you know, we understand, man. We understand, So let me read this again. St. Matthew 10, verse 35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household, man. So that these times are getting tougher. Things are getting more evil. Things are getting more wicked, man. As they say in the word, only the strong will survive, man. And a lot of you women have conformed and greatly taken heed to the customs, philosophies, the ways of this world, especially when it comes to feminism. And what do you say? I don't need a man. I'm strong. I'm independent. I'm a strong black queen. And that type of mentality is going to get a lot of you women deleted, man. Because you don't want to, you've had so many decent, I'll say, because the only way you're good, or at least attempting to be good and righteous and upright, is those that, come back to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and take heed to what he told us to do. Those are the ones that are actually somewhat decent. Because, as it states in Isaiah 64, verse 6, our righteousness is as filthy rags. But you've had a non-thuggish piece of shit Israelites that actually had some type of standards against the world and wanted to do right. You rejected a lot of those guys because they're boring to you, and amongst other things too. So you had no hedge to protect you, and furthermore you'll have no hedge to protect you in the very near future. But let's continue, because again, man, this is all done by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, even though it's a sad situation, man. Okay, the Lord judges those that transgress and prosper in wickedness, man. Okay, we're not supposed to be of this world. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 6. For the Most High hateth sinners. Okay, for Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai, hateth sinners, and he will repay vengeance. So that vengeance is not going to be a slap on the wrist. That vengeance is not going to be a sit down and let's have counsel, let's talk about it. No, it's going to be judgment, man. And furthermore, it's going to be bloodshed. Okay, because again, the message has gone out. And the message is continuing to go out right now. The Lord has his hand stretched out, telling you Israelites to come back. And furthermore, the only ones that are going to come back, transform, repent daily, change their thought process, change everything about them, be cleansed, sanctified, is the ones that he have chosen, man. Okay, now as it also states in our Bible, Israel is as the number of the stars and as the sand of the seas, man. So our nation is innumerable, can't be numbered amongst us, but the Lord knows, the number. Obviously he made everything, he made us. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of judgment, man, a lot. Sirach 12, verse 6. For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly. Okay, because as it says in Job 4, verse 7 on the 9, nobody perishes being innocent, man. And the Lord's going to have mercy upon those that fear him and are, as diligent as they can be to show forth their commitment and alliance and dedication to his pleasure, his will, man. The Lord will have mercy on those vessels, man. But the ungodly, the ones that cleave onto the customs of the wicked, that have the mentality and the spirit of the wicked, they gotta go. Point blank, period, man. Will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. So this was the day of these two Israelites' punishment, which the Lord ordained it to happen by her brother, man. And, furthermore, too, if the friend literally saw, that she went over to her place, her residence, and she saw the blood everywhere, I truly don't understand why the police, the slave patrol, came the next damn day. And then on top of that, and this lets you know that these dudes, have spirits on them, man. Demonic spirits on top of that. He stayed in the house with the dead bodies still covered in blood, man. as if he did nothing wrong, as if, it was, which in actual reality, in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is justified. But, these people are gone, especially our people too, man. Okay, but let's continue. Because, the Lord is going to deliver those that seek him and, that are obedient to him. But those that are not, he's going to deliver them to death, man. And the Lord is going to be with those to make sure that they don't be tempted and that they don't err or fall or, just completely get trapped, This is 2 Peter chapter 2, but it's going to be the opposite for you ungodly Israelites. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations. Again, the temptations of this world. The trials, the unjust ways, the things that our people partake in. How they advertise and produce and make it look so amusing and so delicate, all those things that Babylon pushes forth, man. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. And that's what it was, man. It was a sinners in this judgment, in this one that was brought forth. It was two sinners taken out, and their punishment was played out this way because this is the way that Yahweh Shem Yahushua saw it fit, man. Okay, but trust and believe, man. Things is going to get more greasy, okay, more crafty, more unbelievable. Because what we see right now and what we hear right now is nothing compared to what's going to be brought forth in the very near future, man. Okay? And you won't be able to dial 911. You won't be able to seek refuge, to seek help. Okay? Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished, man. And a lot of our people are going to be punished. And it's not going to be no damn council. You're not going to go to detention. You're not going to go face the wall for 24 hours. You're not going to go through anything of mercy. You're going to go through pure, grievous, horrific, harsh afflictions, man. The Lord's going to make you suffer, man. And that's why we're out here to warn our people, to tell them what they need to do and how they should do it to observe, to avoid judgment. All right, but let's continue. And furthermore, like I stated, man, she shouldn't have had her brother in her residence, in her house, especially if she knows that he's not mentally there, man. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 11. I'm going to start off at verse 29. Bring not every man into thine house, for the deceitful man hath many trains. So there was no telling what was going on through this dude's mind. And as I said prior, that he tried to hurt his mother and the sister. So if you already went through something with your brother, your sibling, and I don't know per se, because it wasn't stated that he lived with the sister or that he lived with the mom or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But if she was telling him to get out, then obviously that must have been her house. That must have been her apartment. Okay, so if you had already went through something with your brother when your mother was around, or whether you was at her house or he was at your house and your mother was there with him, whatever the case may be, then why would you have him there? Unless it was the same incident and the mother just left. Again, we don't know. I don't know. Okay? And if that's the case, and y'all know the mother, and this shows you, man, that these our people don't give a damn about one another, man. They don't have no sympathy, no empathy, no care for one another, man. Okay? Sirach 11 verse 29. Bring not every man into thine house, for the deceitful man hath many trains. Like as a partridge taken and kept in a cage, so is the heart of the proud. And like as a spy watcheth he for thy fall. Now here's the point that we need for this lesson. Verse 31. For he lieth in wait and turneth good into evil. Okay, so obviously she might have had him in the house, to feed him or just to keep him company, see how he's doing, whatever the case may be, man. And them demons on him just started to flip out and activate. And that's when Yahweh Shem Yahushua brought that judgment forth. Okay, for he lieth in wait and turneth good into evil, and things worthy of praise he will lay blame upon thee. So, he might not have appreciated anything that this sister's ever done for him or that she was trying to do for him in that day. Okay, because I'm pretty sure he probably told the prosecutors or his defendant, his lawyer, that it was all her fault. If she didn't do this, this wouldn't have happened. And, also, they know I have a mental issue. Why, this and that. It's the blame game, man. Okay? Because again, our people have the mentality, the characteristics, the spirit of Esau. Esau takes no accountability for anything they have done. That's where a lot of these people in the world get that shit from, especially you women, man. Okay? These Edomites take no accountability for anything. All right? Because again, man, our people, they don't want to be changed. They don't want to change. They want to stay wicked. They want to stay indulging in wickedness, man. Prospering in evil, man. And that's why the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming upon our people, man. So let's grab this. This is the book of Colossians chapter 3. And I'm going to start off at verse 5. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth. Fornication. Okay, when it says mortify, basically cleanse, detox from these things, purge them out. Okay, the per se. So you have to, eliminate these traits, these characteristics, these things that you had on your spirit, your mental. Okay, which the people that get judged, that get put to death of our nation, have these customs on their spirit, on their mentality. Colossians 3 verse 5. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate, probably said it wrong, but Salakia. Matter of fact, I don't know what that means. Let me look that up real quick. Inordinate. It says usually or disproportionately large, excessively. Inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. Okay, which is a heavy thing amongst the world, but especially here in Babylon the Great. Verse 6. For which things sake the wrath of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai cometh on the children of disobedience. And that's, the children of Yasharallah, man. Okay, the 2/3. The ones that don't want to, purge themselves from these things that I just read. Matter of fact, I'm kind of curious to see what this says in another translation real quick. Let me see. Salakia. I'm kind of curious real quick. Let me see. Real quick. Bear with me. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to read this again in the NLT. This is Colossians 3 verse 5 in the NLT, because it gives a little bit more of a clear understanding, this, in plain English. Colossians 3 verse 5 in the NLT. So put to death the sinful earthly things, okay, lurking within you. Listen, having nothing to do with, okay, so you're not supposed to have nothing to do with these things: sexual immorality, impurity, lust, and evil desires. Don't be greedy, for a greedy person is an idolater, worshiping the things of this world. Okay, worshiping the things of this world. That's clear cut, straight to the point. And let me see. how that reads for verse 6 in the NLT. Colossians chapter 3 verse 6 in the NLT. Because of these sins, the anger of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is coming, and that's what's happening, man. Because our people don't want to purge and delete these things from their spirit, man. They want to indulge in these things. Okay, so let's close out. Because again, man, the Lord is out here giving a warning to you people, man. He's not showing sympathy to no women, no children, no handicap, no anybody, man. Anybody can get judgment, get this work from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. So this is the book, because ain't nobody really crying and sighing but the prophets and the ones that have been awoken, man. Everybody's embracing this society, man. They love it, man. They can't get enough of Babylon the Great. This is Ezekiel chapter 9, starting off at verse 4. And Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and Jerusalem is a people before a place, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And that's the prophets. That's the prophets out here, denouncing this corrupt society, the evil, the wickedness that prospers here, that is advocated, that is advertised, okay, that is produced, that is televised on the television, and all these types of things. That is the way it's done, man. Okay, we completely condemned the whole structure, the whole format of Babylon the Great and the whole world. Okay, point blank period, man. All right, verse 5. And to the others he said in mine hearing, okay, so to those people that are comfortable in the society, that embrace it, that love it, that can't get enough of this funky ass captivity, man. And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. And this is really heavy, man. So the Lord is literally telling you to not have pity. Don't spare. Okay? And smite him. Again, he said, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare. So don't have mercy. Don't have compassion. Don't have sympathy. Do as I say. I don't give a damn if it's a 1-day-old baby, 6 months, 2 years, whatever it may be, an elderly person that's 75. I don't care. Okay? Don't have no pity upon nobody. Do what I say. Take heed to my orders, man. Verse 6. Slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. So if it's like this right now, if you have judgment going on like this right now, just imagine how much worse it's going to be when the prophets is off the streets. It's nothing but mayhem, chaos, okay, havoc upon the earth. Slaughtering left and right, bloodshed left and right, race riots, lawlessness, man. Just imagine how worse it's going to be then, man. So, hey, man, this is a warning, man. Okay, I got more judgment videos. I'm about to get back on these judgment videos, man, to keep us in track, to keep us reminded, man. So I don't want to rot this out, man. I hope and I pray that this was edifying, terrifying, and uplifting, and informative, and make you tremble from Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. So I don't want Rat Tazah. I'm just going to say, Lord willing, that I hope and I pray that this was edifying, informative, uplifting, and terrifying to the true, sincere Aki and Wa'akwaf. So with that, I'm just going to say, Call Hulayim La, Abanawa Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekat Kwadash, Wathawada Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekat Kwadash, for putting the Spirit on me, my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down, for doing these epistles to enlighten you, to inform you, to edify you, and uplift you through the power and spirit and words of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. May the blessing and election and protection be upon you and your household, which is only going to come from Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, not from law enforcement, not from the police, not from the FBI, not from the CIA. It's only going to come from Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Point blank, period. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.